Hello and welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a flip through of the Disney Friendship colouring book. Now if you've not seen on my channel already in my flip throughs, this is sort of a group of 3 books. We have Disney Friendship, we have Disney Villains, and then we have Disney Classics. I've done flip throughs of Classics already. I will leave a link up in the corner for that. I think I've just filmed the Villains version, so I'm just not sure which order I'm uploading in. So if you want to see Disney Villains and you don't see it yet, then check back tomorrow. Or better yet, subscribe to my channel. If you hit the bell, then you'll get a notification of when I upload the video. But yeah, Disney Villains will be up already or soon after uploading this one. So if you're interested in those 3. So this is a book that I bought in the UK from a small chain of shops called The Works, and but you can get this on Amazon. They're roughly the same price. They are discounted. So it's slightly bigger than A4. We have a sort of matte cover, but we do have I'm not sure how well the camera is picking this up, but this has a sort of pinkish purple foil covering. They are beautiful books. I love the covers of these books. Really nice. This is the back cover. So it is published by Autumn Publishing. Now somebody has told me that the images inside are very similar or even possibly identical to some of the Hachette Heroes, the Art Deco books. So if you do have those books in your collection, then you might want to just double check to see if any of the images are duplicates basically before purchasing these books. But I will leave links below to both The Works and also Amazon where you can buy this book. So let's get on with the flip through. I've not really looked at this book too closely. I had a small flip, but not a proper flip, if that makes sense. So I will be looking at this with you, but it does mean I'll be fighting the spine a little bit because I've not broken it. So this is the front cover, which I always think is a really nice touch to have that front cover in here. They do the same in all the books. So you can colour the front cover if you wish. Then we just have a little bit about Autumn Publishing there and a little bit about the magic of friendship. So that's just a little bit of Disney spiel about the characters that you're going to find inside. So let's get on to the flip. So as you can see straight away, there's probably a couple of things that jump out at you straight away. First is these pages are double-sided, which means no alcohol markers. Not unless you want to sacrifice the back page. There are a few wallpapers, I think, in this book. So it's possible that you'll be able to use alcohol markers if you don't mind sacrificing the wallpaper page on the back. You'll see where I get there. But the other thing that you'll see is this is Zentangly, Zendoodly. I'm not sure the difference between Zendangle and Zendoodle, but you know, we've got all these imageries inside the actual main images. Now you can either colour them individually. This one actually would probably be quite nice coloured in the individual elements because they're flowers. But for the ones that are like more generic repeated patterns, you might just prefer to colour over it. Just treat it as a solid area, and then that kind of just works as something to make it a little bit interesting after it's been coloured. So now we have Mulan. This is a nice one as well. It's nicely framed. We have our Incredibles and our Dalmatians. That's quite handy having that in a flower wreath, because there's not going to be a lot of colour on that page otherwise. They're all Dalmatians. Oh, there's Margelle. So there's Rapunzel, Tangled. So yeah, there's some really nice images in this book. The Villains one is a bit more wallpapery, which to be honest I think is the least favourite of mine because there are so many wallpapers in there. But it's so cheap that, you know, they're still quite good value books even if you only colour in a few pictures. But these ones, the images are a lot nicer, I think. The paper, I will talk about the paper. The paper is thick. It's really, really nice paper. A little bit of tooth to it, but not, you know, it's not too smooth. I've not actually coloured any. I've got all 3 books. I've not actually had a chance to colour in any of them yet, so I've not actually put any mediums to the test. That's a fun one, even though the back is a bit repetitive. But yes, so I'm not actually sure how well they take pencil, but I'm fairly sure water-based markers, at least, you know, like your Stadlers or whatever, if you're using those, not alcohol ones because they will bleed, but the water-based markers and gel pens, I think they should be fine. Actually, I've not seen any wallpapers in here. Maybe this one gets a reprieve from the wallpaper pages. Nice one there, Princess and the Frog, but when they're not in their, both not in their frog form, so that's nice. That's a strange one, because, you know, obviously we've got our cartoon here, but if you look at the flowers are actually sort of quite realistic style, as opposed to caricature-y type, if that makes sense. So yeah, it does feel a little bit like some of the images are obviously from a smaller book or different shaped book perhaps, and they've just added on that background just to fill the space, so to speak. Oh good, there's a few pictures of Rapunzel from here. Nice to see a bit of Mickey and Minnie as well. I believe there are 100 images in this book, so even if you paid the full price of £10, which I think is about $13, there are enough pictures in here, in this one at least, to, you know, it's really good value. The only gripe I have obviously is the double page, you know, back-to-back pictures. But yes, a lack of wallpaper pages, I take it back. Told you I hadn't flipped through it properly. That's a bit wallpaperish, isn't it? I mean, those images are different, but in fact, it's quite nice to see a bit of Donald and Daisy as well. I don't remember. I'll have to go back and look at my my classics book, because you'd think Donald and Mickey would all be more in the classics book. And I think there was a couple of pictures at the start, but for the most part, I don't think there was in it much. So it is nice to see them. Spine is really tight on this book. And that's nice as well. We've got a Rapunzel with short hair. We've got a landscape one. I think that's the first landscape one I've seen. Or is it landscape? No, it's probably not, is it? She's... okay, ignore me. So she's asleep. He's about to kiss her. Don't mind me. I'll wake up eventually. Ooh, that's a good one. I like that. Sorry, didn't mean to skip through that so fast. I was getting a bit carried away there. It's kind of a different style, because look how dark the line art is on that. Beast is very Zentangly though. It took me a while to figure out. I was like, that's his face, but I can... Very busy. Maybe that'll look clearer once you've actually coloured it in. I'm not actually sure what that's from. I'll have to look that one up. Must be, I mean, obviously it's one of the classics, one of the maybe from one of the shorts that they had, short films. And that's like a sort of movie poster, quite like that, because it's from the animated movie Beauty and the Beast. Might have to look that up and see what style it was coloured in and copy it. Oh, all that hair. I love colouring hair. Absolutely love it. I had a field day with that. Nearly there, nearly the end. And there we go. There's our wallpaper page one at the back. It's not even in chapters. The other books break it down into chapters, and even by doing that, that means as well there's like a page or two where you could use alcohol markers on, because it's just a dividing page. But they don't even have that. Anyway. Some really, really nice pictures in this one. I think this is probably my favourite of the three books. As I say, if you check up in the eye, up in the corner, that will link you to the other flip-throughs to the other two books in this series of books. So thank you so much for watching. If you found it useful or enjoyed it, I'd appreciate a thumbs up or a thumbs down if I've, you know, if that's how you roll, I will deal with a thumbs down. And if you've not subscribed to the channel, then do hit that button. If you hit the little bell, then you get a notification of any time I upload new videos. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day. Take care and see you again soon. Bye for now. Bye.